assumption that selfless altruism is the best motivation for doing good. But in recent years, there's been an increasing number of so-called social entrepreneurs, individuals that make a business out of meeting a social need. This week, I met someone who began his first social enterprise in 2005, before it became fashionable to do so. There are many models out there for doing social good. Why didn't the non-profit model work for you?
The way we are doing things, we give them things free of charge. We ask nothing of them. Sort of breed certain kind of dependencies in them. So, and they don't take ownership of the program and the products. So I see that they don't treasure as much, and it's not something I would think works well for them.
Weipeng explained that he sort of fell into voluntary work in the wake of the 2004 Asian tsunami. A desire to help, with the skills he had, led the engineer fine-tune an existing water filtration system, which he then distributed to villages across Indonesia, all on his own money and time. The experience made him realize that the non-profit model was failing, not just beneficiaries, but even aid organizations in their bid to attract and retain talent.
A lot of them are not having a system that will encourage talent, real talent. People with very high qualification, graduates from Harvard, Stanford, who wants to jump in and make it their career. Most of them are in with a very short-term horizon. The fact that they have done enough of the commercial side, they want to dedicate back to society, so they give themselves a time frame, 1 year, 2 years. After that, everybody has the mind that I need to go back to what I was doing.
It's become rather trendy to become a social entrepreneur or to make your company labeled a social enterprise. Are there any concerns that this is just marketing speak?
We don't really see every day that some people thought that it's just a very shortcut way to make themselves very rich using social objective as just a marketing gimmicks. It's a very fine line. Should we really just use the very trendy model to make ourselves rich and deviate from our initial objective? It's something really people like ourselves have to ask. When the industry is booming, there's a lot of instability, but if we steer in the right direction, with more regulation and more control, more structure, it's definitely a very good industry. It's very promising. Just striving for survival.
Weipeng's latest social enterprise engages and equips youth in service learning projects.
So I know that the event when thrown to you is a very big and complex issue, and you don't know how to start.
If that's true for these students who are preparing to lead an orientation camp, it's even more so. Students are confronted with the issue of water resource management, which is one of Canact's core social missions.
When I say all these things, they will just look at me and quite lost. People wanted to help, but how? It seems so overwhelming that in the end I just gave up. It's true. Even for adults, not just students. We have C1 also.
The burning question the students have is what can they do in the here and now with the resources they do possess?
This is a problem that I have to solve for them. I have to package a real life problem. I go overseas from my previous experience. From a very complex issue, I see maybe a part of it is suitable for them. So I take it up and rephrase the problem in a more structured, a simplistic manner that people can understand. Understand the requirement, understand what they can do. By doing this, starting small, it builds confidence. I see very clearly most of the students when they start to see that they actually have real contribution to society, and I see the link is real society. It's not going to be a school project which I'm going to showcase during one of the exhibitions and that's it. They're actually seeing real people benefiting from what they have done. And that gives them a lot of success. I get some text messages. They say, Mr. Wong, do we have something like that in the future? Can we do more?
So, can we do more? Well, that's a question worth pondering as we come to the end of this season's iJournalist. I'm Ali Smith. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.